is all right. Yeah, this is right. Yeah. All right, perfect. We're in. And of course, my cat decides to start playing with stuff. Recios number 1. Pretty good. Alright. So, right now we have L4GTAM versus ot6. Let's go. Let's pop this up. Ring it up. Alright, so as we can tell, both teams are taking very interesting loadouts in this situation. We have 2 DDs versus no DDs. So 4 cruisers versus 3 battleships, 2 cruisers, and 2 DDs, only with 3 battleships. It's a very interesting setup. So you can tell right here, immediately grabbing A, snipping that right there. And of course, you got a Jervis and a Belfast, but you have 3 battleships, an Indianapolis, a Belfast, and a Helena, all as a breakaway group, along with the Florida sneaking around, trying to take it the long way around. Shores and Poltava are holding back there. FND holding up with the Atlanta at D. That's good. Bliskovica's moving in on C. So right now we got 1-to-1 cap. So right here, this is where this actually might be kind of clutch with the amount of cruisers, is that those DDs will get shut down quick, but got more troubles here. So Belfast is engaged, but he probably does not see everything that's about to engage with him. And of course, you got 2 radar cruisers with the Indianapolis right there versus the Belfast, keeping that popped up. But we got Jervis shooting off on Torps. Let's see if they watch out over here. Over at C, we have an Atlanta moving in on that, pushing out Chavo, along with the battleships holding back. You got both of these squads holding back, specifically but they are doing pot shots at each other. Okay, and of course, Felipe's moving over there, moving over. Let's kind of keep this moving. Shores over here. Atlanta just took a large hit over at C from those two over there. But as you can tell, you're starting to see the firepower between the 3 cruisers. But those DDs still have full immunity over here. This Bliss could do some good amount of damage if he plays the food right. And like that, especially with both of these just sitting here. Bliss Torps are fast. So we got Poltava moving over into B, holding B, along with the Jervis just sitting and waiting. That's a lot of cruisers already. You don't want to do that. But Z-Toy definitely taking a brunt amount of damage over there, holding A from this pretty large fleet. But we also do have the Florida moving up. I'm wondering if they're seeing those Torps yet. So over here, let's see. Yep, we got some of these. Let's see, are we getting any floods over here? Probably not. Nope. Was a little too cautious of that shot, though. You gotta push up just a little bit closer. You can do it. So let's see. Florida absolutely doing it. Indianapolis is taking a good amount of damage, but Z-Toy is definitely hurting. And with these good of players, smoke is not your friend always. They will shoot you if you shoot out of that. And it looks like he stopped his fire. Shores is pushing on that, but we have a Helena way out in the middle of nowhere, which might come back to bite him in the butt over here. And of course, this is the perfect time right here. They can hold C, and they're going to, if Chavo's going to do it, Chavo's going to go right for there, and Bliss is just going to play with his food right now. Poltava is not doing well, along with the Indianapolis, pulling back FBIs, holding that. Belfast is pushing on there. Z-Toy is falling back. Black Queen is taking on the Helena / oh, he's trying to take out FBI. Good call. But we got these 2 ships, Florida and a Nelson, just sitting there basically while this West Virginia and Poltava do almost nothing for this game. That's a very good play on them, but they are taking D and are basically holding all caps for just a little bit. They're almost going to be holding all caps. So Florida just got that. Let's see, this Helena is now going to probably, oh, come on. He's gonna murk that guy. Boom, right there. And this is a Jervis versus a Helena. That's a very bad place for him to be. Right now, immediately clutching back 2 caps from that. Z-Toy's smoking up, along with these 2 battleships are now finally engaged. It is 2-0 right now. This is a very good play. But Indianapolis, yep, sitting back there, holding out as much as possible. But Jervis, can you pull off it with a Helena? Can we do this? Let's see. We got Torps going out in a straight line. Is he going to? Yep, Jervis just got it. Navy pulled that right out there, but unfortunately he's now pulled himself so far out of that battle basically all these battleships can just run. Not even worry about FBI's engaging Poltava. That's a little dangerous, but Z-Toy's at low health and such. We got definitely taking on that, but the Bliskovica, that's a very interesting pick of a DD right here because it doesn't have alpha. It's got to play with its food over time because of that flood chance, and I just don't think that with this good of players you're going to be able to pull that off. So yeah, Poltava, let's see, kind of go over here. And I thought now, once again, you got Get Right, just absolutely taking that flanking maneuver, basically making it so that battleship is stuck in a hard place right there between two of them. Florida's just sitting, using the absolute crap out of these, but right now they got to watch out for that DD that actually might be able to catch up to them now because they're not moving forward. Was Navy allowed to get that close? Who knows? So once again, Florida versus the West Virginia with Val 4 right there. That's going to be a very interesting, but we have a Nelson sitting back there. Ooh, the Bliss just took 2. Does he have a heal? It doesn't look so. And such, Florida just took out that. Florida is going to start pulling away from Navy. Hopefully he's loading HE or FND and or, I think it's AG up there, can help take him out there. We got a brawling right there, Nelson. So once again, they're just eliminating people like this. That was damn good over here. Straight off Torps, he did do a line. Navy did that. West Virginia is down up there. Good job, AU. And such. He did kind of do a little bit of a spread on his torpedoes, but once again, that's a little rough. FND is going to be helping out with over there. Yeah, that's basically it right here. Let's kind of get to something closer. Got the Florida. Now, this is a lot of guns you do not want to be near, especially with HE. Let's see, is that a good hit? That's a solid hit right there. Game, set, match. But let's kind of go over the teams. Let's go over exactly. Yep, go AU. Yep. AU absolutely pulled it out right there. That was a very good play on their part. They split the firepower. That was a very interesting play of having so many DDs. It definitely counters or so many cruisers. They can counter those DD metas. I do find it interesting that they went with the Bliskovica. But it is a good pick, as Season said. But yeah, but they picked it knowing there were no other DDs. Yeah, that's the thing. But at the same time, when you have that much radar, it's like you got Indianapolis, Helena, Belfast. It doesn't matter. It's gonna be good. So that was a very good game on their part. Holding up pretty well. Spread out their firepower. There were 2 battleships over on L4's side that absolutely had nothing to do that game, and that was an expert play by using, holding those sides. Now, of course, with a heavier DD meta team, that probably could have screwed them up pretty badly. But overall, very good game. So let's kind of pop out.